You would like to go to work to a French-speaking country, so let's write your CV in French. Actually, it's not very difficult. All you have to know is the French vocabulary to write it. So first, your personal details. You don't need to translate the title of this category. Only your details are needed here, so your name, your address, your postcode or code postal, your nationality. As you can see here, if you're English, for example, you can see that anglaise, this word, is on the feminine form. Why? It's because it's an adjective, and the adjective agrees with the noun. The noun nationalité in French is feminine. So even if you are a male, you will write on your CV nationalité anglaise. Date de naissance for date of birth, célibataire for single, marié for married, and you don't forget a E if you are a girl, your telephone number. And for email, we've got three expressions you can use: email, courriel, or mail. The first category is education and qualifications, in French, formation. Here your diplomas, degrees, etc. when you got it. And we have something special at university. We said that the A level is in French the bac, B-A-C, bac. And 2 years after the bac, or 2 years after the A level, is the DUG, D-E-U-G. And 4 years after is the maîtrise. So you can use this word actually if you went at university. But if it was a different school, for example, a business school or a school to become a doctor, it's the system is different. So you can use your own system, your own diploma, and try to explain them into French. But what you can do if you studied, for example, 4 years after the A level, after the bac, you can use this expression in French in your CV, bac plus 4. If it's 6 years, it's bac plus 6. Work experience, expérience professionnelle. So when, where, your position, and explanations about this job. Here is an example in French: Novembre 2007, janvier 2009. McDonald's, manager. Manager is also a French word, so you can use it in your CV. And the explanation is gestion d'un restaurant avec 40 employés, management of restaurant with 40 employees. Skills or compétences in French. So here you can speak about your driving license if you got one, permis de conduire B, this letter B in French is for cars. If you've got a driving license for trucks or motorcycles, the letter is different. So permis de conduire B for cars. Language, English, for example, here anglais maternel, your own language, French, français, parlé, écrit, lu. So the meaning is spoken, written, read. You can also use the word fluently or courant in French. And here another explanation: Allemand, German, notion for basics. Computing, Word, Excel, anything related to the job you would like to have. Interest. You can use in French the expression centre d'intérêt, or this nice expression activité extra-professionnelle. So here you can speak about the sports you have, the charities of caritative association. For example, if you are the president of an association in your neighborhood, you can write it down and explain what is your role in this association. Lecture, so it's a false friend in English because the meaning in French is reading. So if you enjoy reading books, you can write it. And blog, if you run a blog, and anything that can be interesting for your employer. And finally, the last category about referees, if you've got some. Références in French. So we need the name and the details, so nom et coordonnées of about 2 people you know. One example here: John Smith, manager, restaurant McDonald's, and you need his telephone number, email, or courriel, or mail. So with all this information, you'll be able to translate your English CV into French and find one of the numerous websites you can find in France to put your CV online. And of course, if you want more information, if you want to learn or improve your French, you can visit us at www.frenchspanishonline.com. It's free, so wait and see.